guys, what's up? Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. If you're new here, come on and join the Ebb and Flow family. Click that subscribe button and give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, so I have created a new spread, Scorpio, you're up. I'm so excited to be back. If you want information on the spread that I'm using, okay, or any of these decks of cards, this is our new one. All right, please click the link below in the description box. That is going to run through, it's basically my reintroduction back at it video, right? So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and peep that video that explains all the changes that I've made, okay? All right, I'm jumping right in. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus loves. General messages, as always, remember not everything is going to resonate for everybody. If you need something more specific, of course, I'm offering personal readings. So, and I do have those prices in the description box now. So feel free to hit me up if you're interested, loves, okay? All right, here we go, guys. Highlighted energies for Scorpio. Highlighted energies. I'm going to go ahead and pull the entire spread. Feel free to skip ahead if you want. But I do like poppers, so it might take a minute, all right, Les? Trust me, it'll be worth it. I hope you're all doing well. Highlighted energies for you, the Chariot. New information for Scorpio at this time. New information. 8 of Cups, interesting. Maybe leaving something behind here. How to handle. How to handle, how to process. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Wands here, darling. Your Ascension, Scorpio, moving forward. Your Ascension. Okay, there we are. We've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, interesting. I love it. All right, last category, guys. The lesson you need to learn. Lesson you need to learn here. Ooh, the Death card wanted to come out. That's your card, baby. But instead we've got the 10 of Cups with an underlying energy of the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Okay? All right, so let's run through this. Your highlighted energies here, the energy you're currently living in. Card of Cancer, darlings, here. Moving forward, moving ahead, going forth with maybe some plans or going forth with your ascensions, I feel. Moving on just for you, it feels like here, darling, okay? Some new information. You may need to leave something behind. You may need to walk away from something that you once found quite emotional for you or you were emotionally invested in, okay? 8 of Cups here. Your water energy, obviously, in that card. And 8s do mean cycles, power, money, all that, right? Mainly cycles. So here with the 8, we're talking about something that you may have held onto for quite a long time, but here coming up, again, this is new information for you, Scorp, okay? So coming up here in the future, there may be an opportunity to let something go, or there may be a point where you come to a realization where you have to let something go or walk away from something, all right? That's new information. How do you process, how do you handle this new information? We've got the we've got another 8, right? 8 of Wands here, that fire energy, and we've got a change with this 5 of Swords, okay? So it seems here, Les, the way that you can process and handle this is to fight through all that you hear, I feel. I feel like some challenges are going to be coming up for you, all right? And when they come, it's going to be like a flying through the air. It's going to be something that comes quickly for you, a bit of communication. And you might need to fight for where you stand, fight for your position, fight for that which you want to hold on to, and fight against what it is that you need to let go, all right? Your Ascension moving forward. We've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords, which I think is so fascinating and interesting here. Fire energy, air energy can symbolize Libra and Sagittarius, all right, darlings? But it could be any of those signs. You could have these placements. You know how it works, right? Libra, card of Libra here with this Queen of Swords, she's very intuitive. She's very on point with what she knows, and she's very truthful about what she knows. So here it feels like you can go forth with your passions, with your creativity, put your plans into action, darling, and don't be shy about what it is that you know. You may have to really like let it out. You know, you may have to speak your mind here, Scorp. Let maybe even somebody else know where you stand, all right? May having to need to let go of something, right? Needing to let go of something, moving forward with that king towards your passion, your drive, your inspiration, right? And the queens and kings, he's going to put it in action, right? So here a verbalization of some knowledge, some truth being spoken, potentially a little harshly, but you might have to do that. You know, she doesn't put up with shit from people. Okay, she knows what she knows, and she's going to share it regardless, whether you want to hear it or not. All right, so this plan that you have, this knowledge that you have, this spoken truth, there's something about it that you're going forward with it, and you're inspired to do so. Okay, and you're putting your plans into action and into motion, all that you've been potentially thinking about as well, now being put into action. So good for you, again, with your highlighted energies of going forward, right? With that Chariot card, definitely moving forward with your truth, right? Moving forward with where your passions lie and putting those plans into action, darling. The lesson you need to learn, 10 of Cups, this ultimate happiness, babe. Ultimate happiness on all levels of love, of self, of family, within your life, of friends, the whole nine, right? 10s being endings, end of the line happiness here in this card. This is a lesson that you need to learn. That literally it's about you, Scorpio. It's about you, and it's about your happiness, your fulfillment, regardless of anyone else. Again, you're making those choices to move on. You, again, coming in the future, may have to let go of that which doesn't serve you any longer. And that's another thing about the Queen. Again, she doesn't take shit from anybody. She cuts things, people, and places, all that out of her life. If it doesn't serve her, she gone. She's gone, all right? So just remember here, no matter what, you're here to fight for yourself and fight for your happiness, literally. I mean, I'm not talking about a physical fight, right, obviously, although this guy may seem to think so. But changes are occurring around you, occurring in your environment, Scorpion. It's really important that you fight for yourself here and embrace the new change, embrace the direction which you're going, because the lesson is your happiness, loves. This is about you and your happiness, right? So not anyone else's, only you. Okay, so whatever you hear flying through the airwaves back and forth, you may be dealing with one of these signs, and they may be verbalizing some things to you, okay? And that's all right. They can verbalize all they want. You can verbalize right back in a respectful way and make choices for you. You make choices, the things that don't bring you personal conflict. And if there's anything to fight for at all, it's fighting through that which you hear, that which you don't know, and getting to a point where you can walk away from whatever it is that hasn't been serving you, no matter how much you cared about it at one point. I feel like you're ascending to this higher knowing, and you're making the decision that you have to make for your happiness. So good for you, Scorp. Underlying energy, we have the card of Pisces here with this King of Cups. Loves, obviously this feeling of love. You can have a feeling of love for somebody and still let it go because it's no longer serving you, all right? Others, this may be somebody loving on you, okay? They may be extending that cup of love. You may have some very deep emotions involved in your path as well, and which direction you want to go, all right? Follow your heart is what this is telling me. Follow your heart to where it's going to lead you to where you're fulfilled and happy, okay? Because that's where you know, highlighted energies, this is where you're going. This is what you're living in now. You're on your way. And make sure that the path that you're on to go towards, that it's completely self-serving towards you and your happiness. All right, love? Okay, so same spread. Pulling out your advice. Pulling out your advice cards. It looks like you're on a really great path. Let's see what Spirit has to say to aid you in this path, love. Let's get one more. One more for Scorpio. All right. There we go. Highlighted. Oops, highlighted energies. There they are. Oh, there's another 2. Perfect. We've got foundation and achievements, financial and material changes, triumph, amazing. Yes, intuitions. Yeah, Scorp, good job. So you're living in a highest level of intuitions. It's almost like your intuition is guiding you for the direction that you need to go. I feel this high priestess energy in this combination here, right? You have a lot of triumph and success with this. It's coming, and it's blessing your foundations. It's blessing, you're getting achievements, and it's blessing where you stand. Financial and material changes are happening around you as well. You may be feeling very abundant at this time due to the direction that you are taking your life. So good for you. I knocked down your let it go card. There we are. So good for you. And this is going to yield a lot of abundance. I feel like you're living in this energy now where it may be slowly coming to you. You're gaining achievements, you're gaining financial, material changes are occurring in your life. There's intuition leading your path, and you've got triumphant success with this. You've got triumph with it. All right, darling. New information for Scorpio. Authority here. Authority. Interesting. Yeah. Actually, absolutely right. Because you're going to need to take charge of your life. You're going to need to take charge and go the direction in which you know is best for you. And this may take a little balls, you know what I mean? This may take some authority to discipline yourself and to say, no. This is no longer serving me. I got to let that go. You got to stick to your inner, it's almost like this inner masculine energy directing you, right? It's great because you seem to have a lot of balance here. With this intuition, I'm feeling a lot of feminine energy. And with this authority card, there's a lot of masculine energy. You see how he's got a halo, a ring. It's a knowledge. It's the highest knowledge coming from him. And he is making the decision here to take authority of his own life. Great read so far, Scorp. How to process, how to handle this new information. Victory and success, and the waiting game, and then we've got one more, oh, 2 more. Solitude. So the waiting game, it's very hard to hold these all at once, so most of the time I'm going to show you one at a time. Victory and success, solitude, and we had base chakra. Awesome, right? Okay, so when the chakra cards come out in this deck, you guys, this is a chakra that needs to either be healed or focused on at this time. This has a lot to do with your grounding, your foundations, where you stand, and a lot to do with your physicality, all right? This physical, these triumphant, you know what I mean? Successes, these financial successes, they're going to come to you, okay? Especially if you take the time to heal your base chakra. I feel this is going to aid you in making the decision to let that which needs to go, go. All right, darling? Solitude, you may need to take a lot of time to meditate or pull back from somebody, maybe even society itself, in order to gain the pathway of what direction you need to go. But I feel like you already know it, because you're well on your way with the Chariot card and the intuitions. You're following your intuitions. They're on point. It may just be a waiting game here. It may just take a little time. All right. This, make sure, because with the waiting game and this being a mental energy, you don't want to get sucked into, oh, it's taking too long. You've got all the time in the world. You create your own time, all right? Literally, it runs on your watch and nobody else's for your reality, darling, okay? So there may be a little potential wait, but don't let it get you down, because victory and success, know this in the back of your mind as well. Balance with the 6, love. Having a victory, having success, all right? Remember that the success is there, because this is how you're going to handle and process this needing to stand up for what is right for you and leave that which doesn't serve you in the dust, yeah? especially with that Queen as well. It's part of your ascensions, okay? So that which doesn't serve you gets cut out, and you can move forward and you can go ahead right to this victory. So just remember how to handle, how to process is a little bit of solitude. Try to heal your base chakra as much as you can, those physical needs that come from within you. A grounding to Mother Earth, Gaia, may be necessary as well. But remember, it's a waiting game. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a process, and it's a beautiful process, okay? And you're well on your way to good things, but you got to believe. You got to know it. You got to know that it's coming. Live in the energy that it's already here, because, honey, it's already here. You're going through financial and material changes. This base chakra is changing, fives, right? Things are changing around you. All of this is going to benefit your foundation, where you stand, as long as you follow your intuitions. Ascension, moving forward. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Woo. We have hope, shadow, throat chakra, another one needing to be healed, darling, and rest and rejuvenate. Okay, let me show you these one at a time. By the way, these black bordered cards are the majors, and you've got a lot of major arcanas going on here, okay? And so to keep that in mind, shadow, hope, shadow, throat chakra, and rest and rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate. I really want to highlight this, because remember, this Queen of Swords, she tells it like it is, right? Throat chakra, for some of you, you have yet to spill the beans. And you may need to find the way inside you to take charge and to do that, all right? You may be needing to heal, well, definitely needing to heal this throat chakra as well. This has to do with spoken word, truth, you know, your self-expressions. What's going on in your head, Scorpio? What's going on? Something needs to change here. Really let it out. Okay, we're talking to find your balance. Balancing out your chakras, balancing your life, starting from within you, darling, because it is about you. This rest and rejuvenation card has a lot to do with this solitude card. I heard pulled through the ringer. So some of you may be feeling like, God, it's just it's a battle lately, or it's been a battle recently. Things are now just starting to get better. They're going to continue to get better, darling. Here, maybe you could see them better if I hold them like this. Okay. So rest and rejuvenation, I often think about the Four of Swords in the tarot, and that's talking about meditation, right? It's talking about pulling back. Here, pulling back, going within oneself to reestablish where you stand, to reestablish your spirituality and reestablish your connection with your thoughts, with your minds, and with your chakras. You may need to align all of your chakras so you can come into a point of being able to really make that decision, all right? Standing strong with who you are, okay? Shadow here, love. You see how it's a light and a dark side? I heard forgive yourself. Some of you may be a little too harsh on yourself, thinking that you're not on the right path, but you are. Some of you may be, others of you may be doing shadow work, facing that shadow side and cutting that which doesn't serve you in your life, right? This could be a person, whatever. It could be an actual physical move, right? Those financial and material changes occurring for some of you. Others of you, looking that shadow right in the eye and saying, hey, you're all right. Coming into an acceptance of your shadow. A lot of people want to get rid of their shadow side. Our shadow side is actually quite beneficial for us, because we all have those aspects inside of us, and it's really great to know all that lies within you, what you're capable of, and where you stand. 8 and a 1 equal 9, right, loves? 9 being completions. You know, a complete person sitting here. Everybody has a light and a dark side. For your ascension and moving forward, hope. I feel a blessing here. I feel a blessing of intuitions. I feel a blessing coming within the healing of your chakras, and a hope surrounding this new movement forward, darling. Absolutely. And again, 7 and a 1 breaking down to an 8. We're talking about your cycles. This is something that some of you may have struggled for a while, but you're moving through it. It's something you needed to go through. And now there's hope that you're finally going to reach a point where you can get out of it. All right, darlings, your happiness here. What is the lesson that Scorpio needs to learn? Thank you, Spirit. Lesson Scorpio needs to learn. Holy moly, that's a lot. And we have the underlying energy of rejoice in celebrations. Let's see what we got here. Transformation. Oh, that's my Scorp. That's us, baby. That's us. Woo woo. Yes, you gotta take a charge to create the transformation, because literally your happiness is what's key, what's important, and what's at stake, darling. We have deception and envy. Okay, we've got partnerships and alliances. Interesting. Harmony. Holy shit, you guys. You've got a lot of majors. And light. This is your lesson. This is part of your lesson. First of all, you need to remember that it's about your happiness and what really fulfills you. What takes the two halves of you and brings them together, right? What creates your happiness, what makes you feel whole again. Whatever direction you're headed, and it looks like it's in a pretty good one, as long as you keep following those intuitions that you've got left, just remember that it's really all about coming into wholeness, oneness, and alignment. You're going through a major transformation. This is another lesson that you need to learn. Some people may be getting down on themselves. They may be thinking it's never going to happen. I'll never come into harmony or alignment. It's happening right now. Again, some of you guys may be getting down on yourself or somebody else. There's harmony within you. And there may be even harmony with a connection surrounding your family, your friends, your loved ones, who you live with, you know, stuff like that. So to let the transformation of harmony occur is a beautiful thing. Do not fight the transformation. It's a lesson that we need to learn to go with the flow. Ebb and flow. We've got to go with the flow of life here. All right. Deception and envy and partnerships and alliances. Very interesting. Moral lessons to be learned. Love. I heard jealousy. Ooh, okay. Someone's path is not your path. All right. So we need to learn and remember that everybody has their own path. Okay. A lot of times, we may be so concerned with another person's direction or the way that they're taking their life, the decisions they're making, that it has nothing to do with us. All right. They're playing the game how they want to play it. All right. It's not how I want to play it, but hey, more power to you. Even if you don't agree, you can agree that that's their life and that they are doing what they want to do, right? And we don't need to know those details about anyone else, okay? Because our life is our life and their life is their life, okay? We can get along with people. We can have partnerships and alliances. And here's something is telling me somebody here may be caught up in this deception and envy, which may be holding them back from having peace in partnerships and alliances. Okay, love, I feel like this is obviously the lesson that you need to learn. Coming into harmony with self. Again, that shadow side. Realizing as well that you don't have to agree with everything everybody says in order to feel right within yourself and to feel whole within yourself. Don't deceive yourself by being jealous as well. Yeah, definitely. Don't let them, don't let yourself get wrapped up in these thoughts. Again, that blue energy is mental, right? This deception, I feel like, is a deception of self because it's coming in your lesson. Also, you may feel others deceiving you on the outside, but honestly, it's not truly going on. Like, it's not your concern, it feels like, because this is your lesson. It's not really your concern. You don't need to worry yourself. You don't even need to worry if others are envious of you. Just go on and do you, loves. And those who want to collaborate with you will collaborate with you. And if you want to collaborate with them, you can make the choice to do so also, right? But you don't have to. You can also make the decision to leave that which does not serve you behind and create new partnerships and alliances. I heard issues, troubles. Some of you may have issues and troubles with dealing with others, getting along with others because you think you're right all the time. And I'm not going to lie, Scorp, I'm a Scorp too, so you probably are right all the time, but you know what? That's their thing. It would be a deception of self to live in that envy, okay? It would be a deception of self to allow their envy or their decisions it affect you, affect where you stand on the inside, okay? Coming into alignment, I feel here, love, that transformation is occurring around you. All right, it's recurring within you, and this is being part of your lesson. You've got to allow it to occur. All right, and I feel like you're well on your path as long as you keep following those intuitions and accept your shadow side as well, because everybody has a shadow side. So also when you're dealing with others, remember that they have a shadow side as well. Everyone has a light and a dark side to them. It's part of the essence of duality that we live here in this physical realm, right? But we're spiritual beings living in a physical experience. So try not to take it so seriously when you're dealing with others, and remember their path is their path. What you can do for yourself in your ascension here, heal your chakras 1 and 5. Heal your throat and your base chakra, okay? And I would suggest aligning all your chakras as well, because these two are quite far away, right? The base chakra is located at the end of the spine, and the throat obviously is right in the larynx, so the voice box, wherever you want to say. So there's like, you can just the string of your spine, right? Connecting these energies would be very beneficial for you, going all the way up to your crown chakra, okay? For those of you who are interested, I will be doing a chakra video pretty soon, so keep a lookout for that. But you can heal these chakras through sound. You can also do other meditations, which you might want to look into in order to create an alignment between all of your chakras, love, okay? And remember to speak your truth, because a lot of this throat chakra, if it needs to be healed, it's because there's been a stifling and a holding back. You may have held yourself back for so long from speaking what it is you have to say. Let it out. If they judge you for what you feel, I mean, as long as you're doing it respectfully, if they judge you for what you feel or for what you're saying, it would be just as wrong as you judging them for their points of view, right? So in the 5D, when we all ascend, it's going to come to a point where there will be no arguing, because your path is your path, my path is my path. You like peanut butter better? I like jelly better. What do you like about peanut butter? That's fascinating. That's interesting. Well, I like jelly. What do you like about jelly? Here's what I like about jelly. You know what? Jelly is quite refreshing. Well, I think they go really great together, right? So do keep that in mind, loves. And I hope this helps. Leave a comment in the leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this new spread. Let me know if it hit home for you, babes, because it's all about you. It's all about your intuitions, your ascensions, and your movement forward. All right, dolls? Until I see you guys next time, peace, love, and light always to all my Scorp friends.